Yes, I'm praying it gets him on the right track. Now, I know with my second oldest, we did have a couple issues with her with formula. She wasn't gaining weight for the first couple months. We could not get her at a consistent weight gain. And I brought up to her doctor, like, look, she's not doing good. And her doctor pushed it off. So I was like, you know what? Screw you. I'm done my insurance paying you. Took her from that doctor, moved her to a different one, told her new doctor what was the issue. And her new doctor was like bringing her poop. So I was like, okay, sounds nasty, but I'll do that. So I brought in her poop the next day. They tested it. She was allergic to the proteins in formula. So we had to switch her from Similac Sensitive over to Similac Alimentum, which is the hypoallergenic formula. So that's the formula she was on, which stank real bad. He just got moved over to Similac NeoSure. It has 22 calories per ounce. So his doctor said bring him in for a weight check on Monday at 10 a.m. and that will tell us if we need to keep with this formula or if we need to find a different high calorie formula for him. And this actually may help his hunger because he gets hungry like every hour. This might actually help him with that and fill him up for the full 2-hour period. So I'm going to see how this works on him. I'm not 100% sure, but we'll see. I'm not comfortable doing that unless a doctor tells me to do it. I do not add nothing extra to his bottles until, actually, I've never added nothing to their bottles. When I get the okay for cereal and Ross, I mix it in a bowl with their formula and then I feed it to them on spoon. Well, he doesn't eat every hour at night. He only does that throughout the day. Throughout the night, he only wakes up one time. He's $2, which he's only technically a pound underweight. So how Wick described it to me, he should be a little over 10 pounds right now, and he's 9 pounds 10 ounces was today's weight on him. So he's not technically up to the 10 pounds. Now his doctor's not worried about him for the simple fact he does gain weight. He gains weight, he's just on the lower scale, and he's like, every baby's different. So your baby just may not gain weight like a typical baby would. And I've been told that by Wick plus his doctor that every baby's different. Every baby needs different needs. No, he's only 2 months. He does not get cereal. How does the formula work on your baby? Because I've never used this. Yeah, I hate the growth charts too because you can't say because this baby gained this much weight that your baby's going to do that. Every child's different. Like every single child hits milestones differently. No two kids are alike. And that's why I hate when people compare babies with each other. Similac NeoSure. Because every child is different. Every child's going to hit their milestones, gain weight as their body's going to do it because every child is different. Yeah, he's too young for anything but bottle. His doctor's going to start him on baby food at 4 months. That's what his doctor told me. And then Wick told me if they do that, just bring it, let the doctor write a note and bring it into them and they'll supply it. I've never had a problem with my kids eating anything with texture because I've always, from 6 months on, done baby food led weaning, so I expose them at a young age to all different textures of food. And if they didn't like something because of the texture, I would put it on their plate, be like, here it is, if you want it, you can have it, if you don't want it, don't eat it. Simple as that, and expose them to that food. And that's actually how my oldest was never a picky eater for me. Like, she would eat blueberries, grapes, strawberries, anything. because I exposed her to it. Oh, Baba. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, you sleepy, ain't you, Baba? I see you closing my eyes. Yeah, I kind of We're slowly getting out of contact naps. Actually, his doctor has him on 4 ounces every 2-3 hours. If he drinks 3 ounces, he'll still be hungry. Are we going to contact that today? Okay. Okay. Yeah. How is the NeoSure? I've never, the NeoSure is making him constipated. Then we may have to find something different if it does it to him, but his doctor said soy does the same thing, but he slowly started getting out of the constipation with soy milk, and he was doing good. That formula does work amazing. Good. I'm hoping it works on him. I've personally never had a kid on it, so I don't know anything about NeoSure. For the Baba that asked about the kid with that doesn't eat meat because of the texture, always offer him meat, because I've done that with my kids. When they want to eat something, I constantly offered it to them, and if they didn't touch it, I was like, cool beats. I never forced them to touch it. But eventually, after seeing it so many times, they're going to get interested in that food at a young age. They're going to be like, what is this? They'll play with it at first, and then they'll start eating it. That's what my kid's done. NeoSure is a high-calorie formula. It's a high-calorie formula. He said this, so he showed me right here, it tells you it's 22 calories per ounce. Good, because we tried several formulas for Bentley, and it's like nothing ever sits well with him. Yes, he is on this now. Don't make him, so the biggest thing, don't make him eat it. Let him play with it. Because what that's going to do, when you're letting him play with it, he's exposing himself to that texture. He's going to get used to it. It may take a couple months before he ever tries a bite. He may spit it out when he tries a bite, but he's doing it on his own well-being, and that will sit there and it'll make him end up liking it. I've done that with my kids with all their fruits and vegetables. I don't know, we just got it not even an hour ago. Do you pay feed? No. So the only rule in my house with older kids, if you never tried it, try one bite. I'll make something new. I'll tell Cheyenne, come over here, close your eyes, open your mouth. I'll stick a bite in her mouth. If she gags at it, okay, spit it out. You tried it. That's all I need for you is to try it. And if you truly do not like it, I will make you something different. Now, if we know you like it because you've had it before and you loved it, and you just want something else just to want something else, no, you have to eat what was served. But if you genuinely do not like it, you do not have to eat it. We do not force our kids to eat nothing they don't like. My suggestion for you is do not force feed. Like, do not force them to eat it. I'm not saying you are force feeding, but don't force your child to eat something. Let them go about it their own way. And that'll help so much, because toddlers can be very picky eaters. But if you expose them to something, another thing, if you're noticing he's having texture issues, I would definitely bring it up to his doctor. He could potentially be autistic, because I know one of my friends had that issue with her daughter. She was autistic and she had a very big texture problem. She couldn't eat certain things because of the texture. It was in her, she would get overstimulated. She couldn't do it. She'd have a meltdown. Like, I know for her it was really, 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 really hard. Like, there was one time we were hanging out and her daughter was never like, because I know some autistic kids, when they get overstimulated, they can't hit. Her daughter was never like that. She would just have a meltdown and then be done. I think that's all states. They don't test until 2. Signs, the only signs I know for autism, because I'm not an autism parent, I cannot tell you. I can go based off what I've seen with my friends with autistic kids. Texture issues, lining stuff up in a line, severe meltdowns. That's the only thing I know. That's good that he's meeting his milestones. Like, I know someone said they do have an autistic son or child. I would ask them, because I'm not 100% sure what autistic signs are. I don't know. I thought they had to be 2 to be diagnosed. I don't know. I'm not an autistic parent. I just know what I've been told by an autistic mom herself, which that was probably in a different state. But she fought for a long time because she knew her child was autistic, and she fought for a long time to get her child the care she needed. What's for dinner? I genuinely do not know right now. I have no idea what we're having for dinner. Thank you, Elizabeth. I know tomorrow we're going out. I think he's napping. But my daughter slowly started doing what my best friend's daughter would do, just because she was around it and exposed to it so much, because we hung out all the time. So, like, she would line stuff up in a straight line just like my friend's autistic daughter would. And I truly believe that was just because she witnessed her friend do it so much, she was copying her friend. We are grilling out for the 4th. I still remember the day she told me her daughter was autistic. She called me over and she was all like, blank has it. And I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? And she's like, she's autistic. I'm like, okay, why are you telling me? She goes, because. I'm like, I'm not gonna treat her no different. She's still the same kid I met when I met you. There is nothing different about her. I said, and my kids won't treat her no different because they're best friends. And my daughter ended up asking me at one time, she goes, why does she freak out the way she does? I said, it's just because she needs a little bit of extra love. And I remember one time we were at Save-A-Lot, Cheyenne asked me and Jamie, because there's a bunch of pictures of kids with cancer and they didn't have hair. And Cheyenne asked us, she's like, why don't they have hair? And I looked at Cheyenne and I said, because they're very, very sick. I said, and the medicine they're on to make them better makes their hair fall off because they're very, very sick. One and a half. All doctors are different. I've noticed that all doctors are different and they all do things at a different rate. Just like his first doctor saw him at his jaundice appointment. I could choose what meat in it and maybe. Is there a certain food he likes more that you can consider his safe food? Because I've noticed a lot of parents will offer them their safe food on their plate, that way they will eat. And there is nothing wrong with that. Did he turn that off? I have a feeling he did. He did. I was gonna say it's really hot in here. I need to go get the pool while he's napping out of the car. Always offer the food you know he loves on his plate along with the food you know he doesn't like, and it's okay if he doesn't eat the food he doesn't like. You're 100% asleep, so I'm gonna go. No, we have an AC unit. Jamie just turns it off in the mornings because it gets so cold. I gotta go get the pool out of my car. I'm gonna set this up for tomorrow for all the kids to play in. I know it's small, but our kids don't know how to swim, and I can sit with Bentley in this too. So it's hot here, very, very hot and muggy. And tomorrow's gonna be hot. I need to go pick up a hose at some point today for the splash pad. I'm gonna offer the pool for tomorrow, the splash pad. We have a swing over there so the kids can have lots of fun. And I know it's going to be hot, so this is one thing they can play in and cool off in the heat. I went broke. That way the kids can have some fun. I also want to get a slip and slide. Don't know if Jamie will allow me to get the slip and slide, but I want to do a redneck one where we just get tarp, put some Dawn dish soap on it, and run a hose on it. I cannot wait for tomorrow. That's what I'm thinking. Get a tarp, put some Dawn dish soap on it, have it going down the hill, and just have fun. And adults can have fun on it too. Jamie told me not to spend a lot of money. This was on sale. It was $18 and I got it for $10. So that's why I went ahead and got this. I don't know. I want to get some more fireworks when I'm broke. Jamie's mom, Hunter, Cheyenne will be here, Jamie's sister, and that's the only for sure people we know that's coming over. I'm just gonna leave this open because I can't go. Okay, there we go. We invited, I need to call one of his friends that lives right up the road and see if they want to come. We have a splash pad in that closet. I just got to get a hose for that. This is a pretty good sized pool, honestly. There's a hose up at Dollar Market for $10. If I can just get that, I can go ahead and put water in this tonight and have everything I need for tomorrow. And it's dinosaurs too. The fireworks show already passed. I couldn't, I'm not telling y'all where my mother lives. That is personal, guys. And then we also have this that I bought a couple checks ago. It's a little splash pad. So I'm going to take all this outside. Figure out where I want to lay everything. So I want it to lake tomorrow, not. I've already told Jamie I wanted it a tart. And he just told me okay. So this one's a splash pad that the kids can run in and have water. I don't have money for a sprinkler right now. I kind of went broke with fireworks and getting the pool. And we just pulled money out for rent. I think I can put this like right here, have the pool like right there, because while we're grilling we can still see the kids. I want to fill up the pool, but I don't have a hose right now. 2:43. I don't know if Jamie's done for the day where I can go pick up his debit card and grab a hose.